Hey, what's up? This is Corey, Mr. Safety, and I just got over being really sick, so I just wanted to say thank you for being so patient with me, because I know a lot of you guys wanted to know who was under the bag in my last video, even though a lot of you guys figured it out. But drum roll, please.
It was me, Karen, Spricker24, and guess what? I'm gonna steal Corey's cat Sparta and take him home. Look at how sweet he is. He's not a mean kitty, are you? No, you're not. No, you're not. Now let's go.
We just had our second annual As One YouTube gathering in Hollywood, California on January 19th, 2008. It was a great event. We had, I believe, about 110 people show up, but that's pretty good for a 24-hour notice. We had some celebrities come out, we had some really interesting YouTubers come out, and a lot of interesting stories happened while we were there. So here's some footage that I took at the gathering.
Okay, so I got a little game for you guys. Which one of these three people is the YouTuber?
Is it A, the White Stormtrooper? B, Catwoman? Or C, this really freaky ape-looking dude? $300. It was C, the guy with the monkey mask. And that is the Freak Man on YouTube. And the dude shows up in this monkey mask, and he's so huge and hairy. And the best part about him being there was the other street performers, the other people dressed up as movie characters, actually came up to him and asked for a photograph. So it was like the other way around. And Barney, one of the guys that was out there dressed up as Barney, he pulls out a camera from inside of his stomach. It was really kind of creepy. And he pulls out his camera, and they stand right there on the street and make a YouTube video. So Barney is filming Freak Man and like the old school Batman, making a video. You gotta check out my links. The video is seriously on YouTube.
Batman hit me up, and who was that other guy?
Barney.
Oh yeah, Barney just hit me up. Wanted to do a video with Batman. That was pretty cool.
So they are YouTubers?
They are YouTubers, yeah.
I would have to say the big difference between the Hollywood gatherings and the other two gatherings that I had in San Francisco and Melbourne, Australia, was the Hollywood gathering was really hard to do only because of the fact that security is really strict. If you have a really nice video camera, even if you're not professional, security will usually kick you off the grounds because they don't want you filming on private property. And they do consider you know, tourist attractions to be private property, which is the other reason why I wanted the Hollywood gathering to be kind of small, so I didn't announce it until like the last minute. The San Francisco gathering and the Melbourne, Australia gathering, they were really easy to do only because of the fact that they allowed us to be on their property. They allowed us, you know, to film everything, and so they knew that we would, you know, bring them some more tourists. So then out of nowhere, Dave Foley shows up. And if you don't know who Dave Foley is, Dave Foley played on Kids in the Hall, The Bug's Life, and most recently he's on that show, Thank God You're Here. And he's asking for tips, of all things, because he's an actual celebrity. And I got a kick out of it. So I decided to ask Dave some really interesting questions.
Okay, so we're here with Dave Foley, who is taking tips for being famous.
Yes.
That is awesome. So if you ever see this guy, give him a tip because he's awesome.
Yeah, even if I don't have the shirt, just if you want to slip me $5.
There you go. So
That's fair, right?
What do you think is the difference between internet fame and television fame?
Internet fame right now is exactly what television fame was in the 50s, and like the early 50s. It's you know, it's people who are getting into a medium that nobody else thinks is serious, and so I think the internet celebrities will, you know, match or eclipse.
Have you tried getting on YouTube?
The mainstream. I have a bunch. I haven't tried to get on YouTube. I've got a bunch of stuff on YouTube.
What, do you have an account? Do you remember your account name?
No, I don't have an account.
believe it or not, this is a very common answer every single time I ask a celebrity this question. And as a matter of fact, I was on Jay Leno a few times, and I asked celebrities while I was there, you know, the same question.
Man, you should definitely start getting onto YouTube. Then you could be a partner and actually get more tips just making videos and be like, hi, I'm Dave Foley, give me tips.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, so if you do, you know, I guess, well, no, people, I guess people on the internet could just, they could find some way, they could just, if you watch this and enjoy, you could just like, I guess, send $5 to like my agent.
You have a website?
No.
No website? You gotta get a website, man. Get yourself a donate button. They work awesome.
I remember Jim Carrey one time said that he would be the last person sitting in the audience watching the entire world be famous. And I mean, yeah, I know that's, you know, a little bit out there, but you know, it had a lot of meaning to it. And it kind of gets me thinking, where are we going to be in the next year? Like, what's the next YouTube gathering in Hollywood going to look like? Or the next, you know, San Francisco gathering? Or maybe even 10 years down the road? When is television and internet going to be equivalent when it comes to entertainment and money? And the biggest question I have to ask is, when is the first person from the internet going to get their own star on the Walk of Fame? And what's it going to look like? Because you know there are like so many different, you know, types of stars. What are they going to do for us? Are they going to put like a, you know, like a keyboard or a computer monitor? So anyway, if you've never been to one of these gatherings before, you have to go. And the reason is because I know a lot of you guys out there have friends that just don't understand YouTube or the internet the way you do. Because the way that you like to get your information and your entertainment is different than theirs. And these gatherings basically take people like you and I and remind us that we're not alone. Because just watching YouTube videos still kind of makes you feel alone in a little way. You know what I mean? And it's fun. You get to go out and meet new people, and I guarantee if you come to one of these gatherings, you'll make at least one friend. Just go to youtube.com/SMPfilms, and right there on my profile, I'll always have a link to the next YouTube gathering as one gathering. So anyways, thanks for watching. I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.
Hey, what are you gonna say when you get featured on YouTube?
What?